Hey, 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 everybody, come on in here, come on in. Listen, I know we're a few minutes late, but again, welcome to Virtual Networking Tuesdays with yours truly, Miss Jazzy. Happy Liquid Sunshine Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys have had a great day. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to get in here. So come on in the room. Listen, I would love for you guys to be able to chat where you're watching from, chiming in from. Yes. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Come on. I am super excited that we are actually officially doing an online Networking Tuesday. I appreciate all of you for chiming in all across the world, wherever you are right now. I appreciate you for taking time out of your busy day to join me. That's right, your girl, Miss Jazzy. I'm super excited because we've got some very special guests that are going to be joining us throughout the evening. And so for those of you that are tuning in right now, let me interact with some of you. Show me where you guys are chiming in from. Tell me what city and state. Yours truly. I'm actually in Taylor's, South Carolina. So for those of you that may not be familiar with the upstate of South Carolina, that's in between Greenville, then Greer, which is my hometown, and then Spartanburg. So you might have heard Greenville and Spartanburg. So tell everybody where you're watching from, where you chimed in from. Again, yours truly is in Taylor, South Carolina. So come on in the room, everybody. I hope you have a pen and paper because I'm going to be sharing some information with you tonight. That as we're going to be highlighting some of our small business owners, that I'm sure they'll be able to share some information with you that will definitely pique your interest, that you might want to be able to follow up with them. And so you can be able to let them know that you heard about them right here on the Jazzy Report as we're presenting to you tonight. My very first time in doing this type style of a networking event because we're all homebound and not able to really be amongst each other. So again, this is my birthday month for those of you that are rocking with me and doing life with me, that you know tomorrow is my birthday. So that's right, happy birthday to you, girl. So this is the birthday eve of Miss Jazzy's birthday. And so my business partner, my confidant, my friend, Miss December Rose D, I know you're on the live with us, and so thank you. I know we were even scrambling here at the last minute trying to get everything tweaked and ready to go. And so again, it was just a matter of a thought. I mean, this is what happened within 24 hours. 24 hours, the thought came to mind that we wanted to be able to do, well, I said, let's do a virtual networking event. And so here you have it. Yours truly is getting ready to put it down. So again, I hope that all of you have had a productive day. So for those of you that are entrepreneurs, those of you that are solopreneurs, and those of you that are not yet preneurs, but you have a business idea in mind. So I hope that, even amongst being homebound and the kids are home and whatever you have going on, that, I know many of you also work your job full time and you work on your dream and your own business part time. But I hope some of this still away time, that we've been afforded, that you can really birth into the earth the visions behind your business ideas, your dreams, and your visions. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see. I'm trying to see where some of you guys are chiming in from. Let's see where you're chiming in from. Yes. Big shout out to my daughter who's behind the scenes. Sharonda's been helping me out today. I know I really couldn't have done this without her. So big shout out to you, Sharonda. And let me say, my beauty was enhanced by her today. So Sharonda, my makeup is courtesy of that. Doing makeup was something that she wanted to take an interest in. So I said that'll be a great business venture for you if you want to start your own business, being able to make up faces and enhance beauties. So again, this is an opportunity that you can definitely encourage your young folks, your young babies, to come up with some entrepreneurial ideas as well, right? So I want to be able to get you guys interacted. I know we've said what city and state that you're chiming in from. What about, how is the weather on your side of the world? Based on where you were, rainy weather throughout the day. It's actually stopped raining right now, but we did have some rain I don't know what the temperature is right now, but what's the weather look like on your side of the world, on the four corners of the world? I'm sure you could be from the East Coast to the West Coast. You could be across the seas, over the waters. Where you guys at? What's the weather look like for you today? What does the weather look like for you today? So again, I just wanted to take an opportunity to thank all of you, for those of you that are making some announcements over the past couple weeks. So again, big shout out for the Jazzy report being birthed into the earth. And that's going to be kind of like an info entertainment. And I know some of you have been very vocal about seeing me out this past weekend as we were hanging out downtown, practicing the social distancing. I would be guilty of that. But again, I pray all will be well. But it was such a beautiful day. But I was out on the streets being able to talk to people and really just find out random interviews of how people have been coping with this whole coronavirus outbreak. I do realize that it's getting real out here. You know, even Greenville has announced as of tomorrow it will be on curfew, and even Falls Park downtown, all the parks downtown is closed. I just heard today that schools, public schools, will actually be closed through April. And so there's a lot going on, and I'm sure where many of you are, everybody at some capacity or level is feeling the effects of this whole worldwide pandemic of the COVID-19 that has literally allowed God to shake the foundations of what we're doing with this thing we call life. And so I hope this has been an opportunity where you could actually self-reflect and really take an opportunity to reevaluate, you know, just some of your personal goals, your dreams, your visions of, you know, how it is that you're going to make money during this time, because you know, that dollar bill, y'all, is not going to have, I truly believe, not going to have the same value of what it's continued to have over the decades of years that we've known the American dollar to be. So again, there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of, you know, opinions of, you know, what people are thinking as the reason why this has occurred and how it originated and this or whatever. But all I know is that there have been hundreds of thousands of people that have been tested, and many have been tested positive. But then again, there have been those that have survived this whole outbreak of this coronavirus, as we realize that is not new. So again, big shout out to everybody. I wanted to kind of continue to talk a little bit to give people an opportunity to chime in, because again, I know originally we would go 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We trickled down a little later than normal, but we're going to keep moving right along. So for Networking Tuesdays, the last physical location that I actually held in a brick and mortar place was a cigar experience downtown Greenville. And so I definitely want to just roll back the time and give a big shout out to Pete Lee, who allowed the opportunity to be able to, you know, just open his doors and give me the idea of being able to say, have your free will of what you want to do to bring these small business owners together. To really, for me, you know, the success for me is bringing people in one location, right? Encouraging them, motivating them, and inspiring them to keep pressing on, to keep doing what you're doing. You know, people ask me all the time, you know, what do I do for business? There's a plethora of things that I really do, and I'm kind of, I always tell people I eat at a lot of different tables as it relates to just the creativity of getting out here to have the power to get wealth. And that's what God has given each and every one of us, and that's the power to get wealth. Whether you are an employee or you an employer or you a solopreneur, because I know there's many of you who work from home and it's just you. Here's another question that I want to pose, and that is, how many of you are actually entrepreneurs and you have employees that work for you? I'm going to give you an opportunity to answer that question. And y'all can chime in there. And let me just say, for those of you that are actively participating, right? For those of you that are actively participating, your name is going to be able to go in a drawing. We're going to have several giveaways. But in order for you to win the giveaways, your name has to be in the drawing. And how do you get your name in the drawing? That means you have to actively participate in answering some of the questions, right? And I'm just looking for some information here on my phone I want to be able to share with you. But you have to actively participate. So as many times as you're participating, the frequency of you participating gives you that greater chance of winning. I know we're going to be giving away a swag bag of goodies from the Jazzy Report. Again, big shout out to Impact. I got to tell them, Impact PBS, for this mic flag. As y'all can see, I was like a kid in the candy store being able to get my very own personalized mic flag. And so just being able to really solidify what we're doing and making it known that we out here in these streets for real. And so when we show up, lights, camera, action. And I shared this week, well actually this past week I shared that, with the Jazzy Report, we're being able to roll out the red carpet. And so we bring the Hollywood flair and style to your event, your parties, your anniversaries, your church event, your corporate events. So when you're thinking about hosting an event, whether it's a wedding, whatever you have going on, and you want the whole lights, camera, action, or even if you need a host or an MC, consider yours truly, Miss Jazzy, that you can actually reach out to us on behalf of the Jazzy Report, the SOE firm, that we can provide those services for you. Indeed, right? All right, so let me see. One thing I wanted to bring to the attention as we're talking about Networking Tuesdays, because usually with Networking Tuesdays, I give business entrepreneurs an opportunity. We do this little thing where we line up, and that's kind of been like a little signature game that we would do, is we would line up like as if we were in a Soul Train line. We were facing someone, but then you would give a 30-second spiel of who you are, what you do, and how can people get in contact with you. So you should be able to say within 30 seconds who you are, what you do, and how can people get in contact with you. I remember when I was hosting Networking Tuesday down in Sparkle City in Spartanburg. Big shout out to all of you in the Sparkle City and surrounding areas down at for those that participated. And everybody that was in the building got a free commercial professionally recorded at the Magic Factory recording studio. Just because, so I hope that many of you, if you're watching, that you've not tossed aside that 30-second commercial, but hopefully that you've been able to use it, right? For the birthing and the continuing to push forward of your brand, your business, and your services. So I definitely want to encourage all of you that can, right, to get your 30-second commercial. Now, y'all know me, I'm a talker, but I'm also a professional voiceover for commercials. So if you need a commercial for radio, if you need a commercial for TV, hit me up. If you need some assistance, even write the script for your business. I want to be able to allow my professionalism to tap into what you're doing to help kind of level up on that end. So reach out to your girl if that's something you're interested in and trying to get some guidance and seeking some help. Let's come on with your 30-second commercials, because you never know whoever you can touch within 30 seconds, whether you're on the elevator, right? Whether you are on going through the drive-through. And I always tell people, anywhere that you exchange your money, or now should I say, because people ain't really touching money, but anywhere that you're exchanging goods for services, right? That person or that individual or that location of where you are, they need to know who you are, what you do, and how they can get in contact with you. Y'all, this is Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. This is the virtual online episode of being able to connect with you guys, because I had originally intended to be hosting a networking event somewhere here in the upstate, and because of us all now being homebound, that didn't happen. And so I didn't want to not do it. So the idea came to mind that I was able to just say, let's do it online. And we did it. And it was just a matter of a thought of being able to say, you know what? Let me share this idea. I brought the idea to my business partner, my best friend, December Rose. And here we are, less than 24 hours later, we're making it do what it do with everything that comes attached to it as well. And so the stresses of it all is just saying, you know what? If I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can host like a Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy, look, you can host an event online. I know many of you were probably planning to have your own event at a location, at a brick and mortar that now will probably be postponed maybe for months now, or at least weeks. And so should that be the case, I definitely want to encourage you to take advantage of social media, where you have an outlet, where there's a platform. But I want to go ahead and prepare now, I guess, as we're looking to bring on our very, 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 very first guest. And because I just found out today, so maybe you guys didn't realize, but y'all remember how you used to, when you were live, you could bring someone on the live with you? Well, Facebook done cut that out. Not even an option anymore. I don't know if anybody else knew that. Well, I ain't know. I found out today. And so because that is the case, I am going to be calling, and I'm going to have my very first guest to join me on air via phone. So we're going to be on speakerphone, right? And so I'm going to take an opportunity to introduce to some of you that I know I met this young man when big shout out to Siege, when he had the video shoot for Black Luxury in Spartanburg. I met this young man because he was out there with his fuel truck, and I can't see what's really happening, but he had a fuel truck, made it known that he has a mobile gas station. A mobile gas station. And so with that being said, that was just a matter of fact that versus you going to the gas station, well, he would bring the pump to you. So LaRon Rhymes is a Spartanburg native. He's a God-fearing man with a diverse career in education spanning over a decade. His career includes working in various educational settings with youth, incarcerated adults, as well as inner city and rural public schools. In 2008, he graduated from Winthrop University in Rock Hill, where he earned his BA in the field of psychology. LaRon is also a graduate of Southern Western University, where he received his Master's in Education, Administration, and Leadership in 2016. Mr. Rhymes was inspired to start his company on the 7th grade hallway of Gable Middle School. So listen, some of you guys have middle schoolers right now too, and they could possibly be thinking of an idea that they could birth a business into the earth. Listen, it's time to nurture that gift. It says, when returning to work in 2018, after the birth of his third child, a conversation about an increased use of on-demand services sparked the idea of on-demand fuel delivery service. So after nearly 2 years of planning, development, and immersion into the world of everything gas, Buell's first truck, Charlie G, the road in the late October 2019. So he got his very first truck of October 2019. And it says, since then, Buell has sold over, get this, 6,500 gallons of fuel to the Spartanburg area. Let me take an opportunity at this time to welcome to the virtual networking tour. I'm going to say tour, but the virtual networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. Mr. LaRon Rhymes, how you doing, man? Oh, wait. I'm trying to get you on. Okay, let's see here. All right, I think you're on. Can you hear me now?
You said, can I hear you?
Yep, I can hear you perfectly fine. All right, so how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just glad to be a part of the Jazzy Report.
Listen, this is a different field. We're just trying to figure it out. We're making our way through. But listen, I am so impressed with your business idea. I mean, even from the time that I met you, I was like, you know what? I even reached out to you and I was like, I want to help you. I want to push your brand. I want people to know what it is that you're doing because, what a brilliant idea of having a mobile gas station. And so I kind of read your bio there, but I really want you, LaRon, to take a moment to share with those that are listening tonight how you came up with the idea of even coming up with a mobile gas station.
Well, it started about, I guess, about 2 years ago, on the 7th grade hallway. I had just gotten back after having my third child, or my wife had a child. I was just there for help. But I just got back from being out for a couple weeks with our newborn daughter, and we had started using some of the on-demand service apps, so kind of like Instacart, which is one where they bring your groceries to your house. And I was talking to some of my coworkers, and we were just saying, like, man, she's good. She doesn't have to leave the house for anything. She can just care for the baby. And I thought about it, well, you can get everything brought to her, unless you need gas. And then I just kind of thought about it, and I said, you know what, she always needs gas. She's always on E. And we just kind of started chatting a little bit more. Maybe a good business idea. I wonder if that exists. Mm-hmm. And I just did my research, and it turns out that it does not exist in the Carolinas. And there were some companies that had been doing it out west, so it was successful for them. Mm-hmm. They've been able to get some investors, and I decided to go ahead and go down that rabbit hole myself and bring that to the Carolinas, and that's how I came up with you.
Wow. So I understand you have one truck right now, which was from like October 2019, your very first truck, and you're currently right now servicing the Spartanburg, Boiling Springs, that area. But I understand this as we were talking that you were looking to come like into the Greer and maybe the Greenville area. Is there an update that you can maybe share with people as to how soon, or would you be willing to expand to other areas of the upstate?
Yes, so we've been slowly making our way towards the Greenville area. I have some customers that are in Greer, and as I've added more customers, it just turns out that they're just a little bit closer to that. So we're slowly making our way out there, mm-hmm. And hopefully, probably once the app fully launches. And when we have both the Android and the Apple version ready for launch, I think that's when we're going to move into Greenville, because it'll make us a little bit more accessible and easy to get a hold of as well. So our goal is hopefully to be in the Greenville area this summer. Pending whatever happens with this whole COVID-19 thing.
Yeah.
But that's our plans right now. Is we're mainly trying to saturate the Spartanburg area right now. We're mm-hmm. looking at the Greenville area for a little bit later on. We are willing to come to the Greenville area for any companies or any fleets or anything like that that need servicing. If need be, someone would contact me and they had a fleet that needed to be taken care of, we would definitely see if we can put that in our schedule as well. And, we're offering it as an employee benefit as well for a lot of corporations. So, I know there's a lot of big business in Greenville, like Milliken and Source and what have you.
Right.
So, we love, not Milliken, I'm sorry, Michelin. But, we'd love to come out and, take care of those people when they finally get back into building. I know everybody's working from home right now.
That's good. Well, I'm so excited about just the whole business model of providing a service for people, because again, whether you're bringing it to their personal home, whether you're bringing it to the church, whether you're bringing it to church, whether you're bringing it to church. So again, listen, anybody can support him. If you're in the upstate, if you're in Spartanburg, listen, church members, your church van, your church bus, okay? We have enough churches now that versus you guys having to go to the gas station, you can get a membership. I'm sure you have got some really good deals going on. I know gas is really low right now. So talk real quick about the membership. Like, how do people sign up and how can they reach out to you?
There's a few different ways to do that. You can go to dumpthepumpnow.com. Always, we're easy to find there. We're also very accessible on Facebook. From the ads that we run on Facebook and what have you. And as far as subscription plans, we have different ones. We have like an individual plan, which is regular price $35 $34.99, but we're willing to offer a friends and family discount, friends and Jazzy discount for $19.99 a month.
Oh wow!
And we also have a family plan which covers up to 4 cars, and that is also it's regular price $54.99, but it's being offered at a discount.
That's good.
$34.99 a month. And if you're not really ready to subscribe or anything like that, you just kind of want to try the service out. We're doing a special where you can try the service for only $5. Go to vuel.as.me/tryvuel, and that's vul.as.me/tryvuel, and that will take you directly to a link where you can sign up, get on the calendar, and just try the service out for $5.
Listen, $5 to try out the service of someone being able to come to you. Listen, for those of you in Spartanburg, especially on a day like today and it was raining outside, what an amazing service it would be to know that right from the comfort of your home, your vehicle can be serviced, that the gas is brought to you. You can let them know that you heard about it first right here on the Jazz Report. This is our virtual networking Tuesday, and I've had join me tonight my special guest, LaRon Rons, who is a Spartanburg native. We appreciate what you've done. I want to salute you just for taking the leap of faith to jump out there and do something like this. I can definitely envision this really just franchising out all over the world. So we just want to encourage you tonight. We want to definitely speak blessings over your business, and as you're providing a service to many of us of something that we don't even want to do. Because I know I don't even like going to the gas station, but because you are, we appreciate you so much. So again, for someone that's listening tonight, how can they reach out to you?
Again, my phone number is 864-205-6228. I can also be found on Facebook under Vuel Incorporated. I'm on Instagram as Vuel Inc. I'm on Twitter as Vuel_Inc. So plenty of different ways you can reach out to us. Make sure you're maintaining your proper social distancing. Don't make unnecessary trip out the house.
I know, right?
Don't go, and the gas pumps are actually pretty nasty. There's been some studies done that show that your toilets are usually cleaner than that gas pump. So we want to keep you away from that. I know that there's a lot of opportunities to spread the virus that way. So I think we just want to keep everyone safe and come directly to you, bring the gas station to you, top you off, and make sure that you're good to go and ready to go for wherever you need to be.
All right. Well, thank you so much, LaRon. I appreciate you for taking time out of your busy schedule just to tap in with us. We'll definitely do this again, but just for the pop off of this virtual networking Tuesday. Thank you so much for being my special guest, okay? All right. Have a great rest of the evening. Again, that's LaRon Rons, y'all. Let him know that you found out about his mobile gas station, Vuel Incorporated. Again, the website is dumpthepumpnow.com. dumpthepumpnow.com. Again, he's on Instagram. But go and connect with him right now and let him know you just heard about him on the Jazzy Report for the virtual networking Tuesdays. Because what an amazing service that he's offering. So we're going to keep moving right along. Again, I feel that so many people could definitely benefit from trying something like that. And when he said he just wanted to be able to try the service out for $5 before you really get into a subscription, but again, normal subscription is like $34.99, and he's willing to give a family and friends, some of the Jazzy friends that are watching tonight, for only $19.99. That's a $20 savings, y'all. Come on, support our local small business owners. Well, listen, for everybody that's chimed in, thank you guys so much for rolling with me. I know we're kind of a little off schedule tonight. But without saying the name of your business, for those of you that are watching, what type of business do you do? Or what category would the services that you offer fall into? I want to give you a chance to respond to that. Again, for those of you that are interacting, is going to determine how we could possibly get some gifts in your hands. So I'm going to give you a chance to respond to that. I'm going to kind of respond to some messages I'm getting here on my phone. And let me see what I got going on here. So that's what we're trying to find out. We're trying to find out right now what kind of business that you do, or what kind of products and services do you offer. What kind of products and services do you offer? That's what I'm trying to hear from you right now. Come on, chime it in there. Chat it up. Let's see. Chat it up, chat it up, chat it up, chat it up, chat it up. Big shout out once again to DJ Curious George. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I kind of got it down a little bit. I ain't want Facebook to shut us down because, we don't own the rights to this music. But for those of you that roll with me tomorrow night, we're going to have an online dance party. So we just basically for like an hour and some change, I'm going to get Jazzy. We're going to have lights, camera, action, and I'm going to dance the night away. And I hope many of you will join me for just a fun, festive evening as I'm going to be celebrating life tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted you to type in the category and the type of business, whether you're a consultant, whether you're in advertising, whether you could be an author, you could be in health and wellness, you could be in fitness, you could be in entertainment, whatever it is that you do business-wise, real estate, home health care. If you are a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, I want you to be able to put what category that your business offers. So I want you to be able to chime that in right now. So for me, I could probably put author in there. I definitely put entertainment. Well, many of you know that I actually host CWP classes, so let me just plug that in as well, because the concealed weapon permit class will more than likely have to be postponed because this whole coronavirus deal that's happening. But I definitely want to give you guys, just to up and up to know that I'm connected with ADP, not ADT, but ADP security as well. And that's offering home security system, because again, you could have a gun all day long, but if you ain't home and somebody's still going to violate you and you don't have like an alarm or the video surveillance to capture the folks that may have tried to come in there. So listen, if you're paying more than $35 a month or $40 a month, holla at your girl. I got the hookups. Or even if what you're paying, I could probably save you about $20 a month, guaranteed. The lowest prices it is in upstate. And here's another tidbit I want to share as well. Now, there's not been a lot of talk about it, but just think about Samsung and the LTE crisis that's really happening. They ain't really talked about it, but it is that all the alarm systems, if you haven't brought your alarm system in like the last 6 months, going into 2021, all the alarm systems are going to be upgraded from 3G to LTE, supposedly. Now, with all this stuff going on, I don't know what's going on. But just you have to upgrade your current alarm system from 3G to LTE. An alarm system, and you're paying, and if you're paying $50, $60, $100, listen, holla at your girl. I got the hookup through ADP Security that I promise you we have the best rates around. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And so that's something that I married along with the CWP training classes that, why not have the guns, also have the security system? Because unfortunately, that's just the world that we live in now. Listen, we're going to get ready to introduce our next guest that's going to join us on air tonight. And as we're taking a minute to highlight our small business owners, this is an industry that is really being hit hard right now, but I wanted to be able to reassure those of you that are watching, though, that the travel industry, though, is still in business. They already talked about bailing out. They already talked about bailing out the airlines, bailing out the cruise lines. But most importantly, I know that you can actually get airline tickets now, I'm sure pretty cheap. And so let me take a minute just to introduce our next guest, Miss Jessica Strickland. She is the owner of Jetaway. And so she completed her business degree in 2010 and went on to gain experience in multiple management positions. And Jessica's always been a serial entrepreneur. I would call myself a serial entrepreneur too, and has tried multiple entrepreneur ventures, of which none of them worked, but that did not stop her from continuing to try. Like myself, I can agree. 2 years ago, she had to resign from her career in management. And there's some of you right now that you may be having to resign from just the current situation of what's going on with this COVID-19. Let her testimony be a testament to you that this might be something you could be willing to try, and I'm sure she would be willing to show you how. But it says, due to the deliberating back pain that followed her and continued to get worse from getting ran over by a car as a child. After disability denied her numerous times, she decided that she didn't need it and that she could make her own way, as she had already been doing, and with full support of her husband. Big shout out to her husband. You know, there's no better support than having somebody that you do life with that can support your dreams and visions. But with the support of her husband, they created Jetaway. Travel the right way with Jetaway. A lot of friends and family call her Jet, and so she asked some of her close friends for the name suggestions. So Jetaway was birthed. And Jessica found something she loves to do that she can work for herself. That actually works. To include it surrounded by some of her best, help contribute to her success. She has been in business for only 5 months and has been able to gain a revenue, welcome 2 business partners to the team, brand herself, and market successfully on Facebook to reach clients really all over the world. Although she's only been in the industry for 5 months, she's gained a lot of knowledge in the industry, and she provides personalized travel services and also helps others to start their travel businesses. She always says, I make luxury affordable and join the winning team. What's up, Miss Jessica Jetaway? How you doing, beautiful?
Hey, I'm doing fine.
Listen, I'm so glad that you were able to join me tonight. And I appreciate you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know we had a little tweaks and knocks there, but you are still on live with me this evening as we're doing this virtual networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. And so Jessica and I met when I hosted the networking Tuesdays at the Cigar Experience. And so for those of you that are streaming with us right now, even after meeting her, she actually allowed the SOE firm to rebrand her logo. So I think December, she's on live right now. I want December to take an opportunity to show a before of the logo. And then I want her to show the level up of the rebrand of the logo. But again, welcome, Jessica. So glad that you're here. Listen, the travel industry, y'all still in business?
Yes, we are still in business. Travel always, if you think about travel, we always had planned ahead when it came to travel.
Yep, that's true.
So, I have people coming to me and they're planning a year and a half ahead.
Oh, wow.
So nobody's stopping their vacations for a whole year and a half.
That's
I
right.
still have people calling me, and I still have people still crossing their fingers, hoping on that they're actually still going to be able to go on their summer vacation.
Right.
So it's just all in how you're going to let this, what's going on, how you're going to let it affect your mind and your mentality based on your travel. Some people they're in a panic mode, they want to hold on to their money. Mm-hmm. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But just know that supply and demand. So the supply is, the demand has gone down for travel right now.
Yeah.
So you're going to get it cheaper.
That's true.
Think about it. It's backed up demand. So when this goes away, the travel industry is going to come back with a vengeance.
That's
and they
true.
Cost a lot of money. They're going to get their money. So you still have money and disposable income to book your vacation for the next year, or either I would tap into summer and just add you some travel insurance.
That's good. That's good advice.
Take advantage of the prices, because when travel comes back, the demand is going to be higher, and they're going to come back with a vengeance.
That's good. So again, for those of you that are watching, thank you so much for tuning in for this virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. I am talking exclusively with Miss Jessica Strickland, who is the owner of Jetaway Travel. And one thing, Jessica, that you just said that kind of resonated is that you can plan ahead like a year and a half. And like she said, even if you decide to maybe think for the summer travel, just take some insurance out on it, right?
Yes, and I always recommend travel insurance. Whether you're working with me or another travel agent, if you're not working with a travel agent that does not recommend travel insurance, I would kind of question that travel agent, because Like, for instance, it would have been great for people that had travel insurance who was stuck on those boats, who was stuck on those stuck in the airport. Some of the travel insurance, I'm pretty sure some of those people had travel insurance, and some of them actually pay you $200 a day.
Oh, wow.
Time that you cannot get on that flight. So some of those people actually got paid by their travel insurance.
Oh,
Travel
wow.
insurance covers medical, lost bags, flights, and you have to catch hotels. It's not just about if you're going to cancel. It's way more than that.
Way more than that. Well, that's good news to know. So again, travel insurance, guys. Again, you're hearing from one of the upstate's finest who's in the travel industry, looking to continue to grow her business. Again, I think this could be an opportune time for anyone that's looking for another stream of income. So Jessica, for somebody that's thinking about, you know what, maybe I need to learn a little bit more about the travel industry. Maybe this is something that I could, make a little extra income doing because they maybe like to travel anyway. How can they connect with you, and how can they maybe get some of those frequently asked questions answered that they may want to know what the travel business is all about?
Of course, you can contact me. Me and my group, we kind of do it a different way. That's why I love the women that I'm connected with. Like, they're awesome and they are good at what they do. And a lot of people, they have an in your face, high pressure introduction to the business. I mean, if you contact me, we have a whole group with all the information, and you can just see our whole entire line of successful travel owners, and you can take from it, and it's like different angles, because everybody is going to feed off a different angle.
Right.
And so you got all these different stories and all this information, and you're able to go through the information on your own, and that's just what it is. I don't talk anybody into anything, because I'm going to have to put my time into you.
That's true.
I don't have time to motivate you and talk
That's
to
true.
you.
That's good. Now, I'm with you on that, honey. I'm with you on that. So either you want to do it or you don't want to do it. I mean, either you're a traveler and you're somebody that can take advantage, especially for those of you that, you travel year after year or every few months or every 6 months. Why not tap into the business side of it and be able to travel, I'm sure, many times for free and definitely at a discounted.
I'm going to tell you one thing that motivated me. One of my business mentors, he joined it just for the travel discount. He didn't want to work the business. He joined it as a travel discount. So one day we tried, and we're not able to promote the travel discount.
Okay.
We're not able to promote to tell people to join so you can get travel discount.
Right.
So let me put that disclaimer in there. But she is a millionaire now.
Wow.
No cap, all true. Straight out millionaire. And she joined the business just for the discount. One day she decided working. She's a hairstylist. And she tired herself, and she's a millionaire. All she do is travel all day and just take her kids on luxury vacations all day through the whole entire year.
Wow. That's absolutely amazing. Well, travel definitely can be fun. I always tell people, listen, the world is so big. If you don't go see it, it's not coming to see you. So why not be involved in a business that could expose you literally to the world? But I definitely wanted Jessica to take an opportunity for you to come on and just share the insight, the fact that, listen, travel agents are still in business. They're still servicing you. I know many are in panic mode right now. You're trying to reserve your money. But for those of you that's got a little extra and you've got that emergency fund in place and you were prepared even for times like this and you're willing to book your next travel, whether it's 6 months from now, whether it's a year from now, whether it's a year and a half from now, I personally want to recommend that you reach out to Jessica Strickland, Jetaway Travel. Let her know that you found out about her right here on the Virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. So Jessica, for someone that's listening tonight, how can they reach out to you?
Well, of course I have a Facebook page, and it goes off my regular name, Jessica Strickland. But I have a business page on Facebook, and it's Jetaway Vacation. I had to put So Getaway Vacations with an S, and I also have a Facebook VIP group.
Okay.
And I'm actually having are we doing the giveaway?
Well, now that you brought it up, we're going to do a giveaway. Okay. So let's tell the people what kind of giveaway. What's the deal with the giveaway that you were wanting to give away?
Okay. I have a vacation giveaway, and you have multiple choices, like from Bali to Fiji to San Diego, California, to Hawaii. Some domestic places like Miami, of course, Myrtle Beach. But are they able to share this video? Because I'm not actually able to see you right now.
Okay, so what Jessica is saying as she's trying to plan the rules for being able to give away a vacation package giveaway is for you guys to be able to share the video. And what else I got to do, Jessica?
Share the video, because I'm pretty sure the shares will come up to you, the notification.
Yep, so you have to share the video and hashtag Jetaway. How about that? Share the video and hashtag Jetaway. Jettaway.
But it's a vacation giveaway, and it's an all luxury. It's all luxury stays. They're valued at least $100 plus. You just have to pay the taxes and fees. It's usually $99 to go.
Okay.
And
I want to be eligible, honey.
and I have a lot of clients, they've taken advantage of it. Like, I got one client right now, she's hoping to stay in the Hilton if everything gets, cleared up in Miami. So, $99 for a 4-night stay in Miami.
Yeah.
In the Hilton.
That's nice. All right, well, we're going to figure it out. So the rules of the regulation of being able to be in the drawing. And I say we're going to give people until midnight. Let's give them until midnight tonight, because I know there's a lot of people that had to work, and some people are on that swing shift. And I had several people saying, I'm not going to be available at that time, but I'll catch it later. So let's give people until midnight tonight to basically share this live and hashtag Jetaway. So between now and midnight, if you share this live and hashtag Jetaway, we're going to put your name in a drawing to win a vacation exclusive package on behalf and courtesy of Jetaway Travel. And then that way we'll get everybody's name, and I'll probably go live and pull the name to let everybody know who won, or we'll figure it out. But we want everybody that is connected to this live, that's watching the virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy, in order for you to be eligible to go in the drawing for this vacation getaway. And we'll spill out the whole wordment for the person that shares this live, and also hashtag Jetaway. And I know for those of you that are streaming right now, I know December would have posted the before and after look of the logo. So again, big shout out to Dee for her creative design of that. So any final thoughts, Jessica, you want to share with the people that are watching or listening tonight as it relates to the travel industry?
I think we're almost just about covered it. I know one thing I do want to tap into is a lot of people be like, why should they hire a travel agent?
Okay.
And basically it's because we provide a service. And a lot of people, they either come to us for deals or they come to us for convenience.
That's true. That's good.
When you find a deal online, you need to be careful about the deal that you get online.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you the fine print.
That's
good. But I know the fine print. And if you think about all these websites and all these choices, you're going to have to sit there and really learn all this stuff. And it's going to be a whole learning curve. But I've already done that, and I can already formulate everything you want together. So it's more of a convenience, and that's what I cater myself to. The busy person. They don't want to sit up there and learn everything, or they just want to pack and go. Some people don't even know where they want to go. They just want to go.
That's true. That's good. And I'm glad you brought that point up because, again, making that point that people would ask the question, why should they hire a travel agent? Because you said it is a convenience. It is having the service. It is being able to read in between the line because a lot of these third parties that are, like you say, you're not reading between the lines to even understand what you're signing up for. You don't know what you done agreed to, right? And so, again, Jessica, we appreciate your time. Again, for somebody that's listening, how can they reach out to you?
Jessica Strickland is my regular name, or you can, if you put in Getaway Vacations with an S, I would definitely come up. And make sure you just join the Facebook group because that's where it goes down at.
Okay. All right. Getaway Vacations with an S or Jessica Stripling on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you so much for tapping in. And thank you again for being willing to actually give that vacation giveaway. So we'll see how many between now and midnight, the end of the evening, actually take an opportunity to share the live, #Jetaway, to where they can actually get in the drawing and they could be the lucky winner. You never know. And they can plan it out, whether it's a year from now, a year and a half. But we'll let that be made known between you and them. So thank you so much, Jessica. We appreciate you, okay?
Well, thank you, Miss Jazzy.
All right. We love you. Again, big shout out to Jessica. Like I said, it's just been an honor just watching her blossom and being able to see her brand just grow from what she had initially with that logo. If you look in online and you saw the before and after, what a level up, what a level up, what a level up. And let me just say that too right quick. I know oftentimes people reach out to me because I'm the face and the voice out here and I'm always sharing stuff and getting stuff out there and they want me to share stuff. Listen, let this be your marketing tip 101. I actually, so much so that I had to do a live about it. I did a video YouTube about it as well concerning your marketing is your brand. Your brand is your marketing. Get away with doing these selfies in your flyers for your brand. You know, I know some of you are wanting to just do it for the save resources and you're on a budget, but when you're putting on events and such, it is worth the investment to leave that up to the experts. Let them do that. If you need some help, hit us up at the SOE firm. Y'all see the quality of graphics that we're gonna put out every single time. And anytime that I'm gonna be a part of something, you know, it's run by my graphic designer as well to just make sure the quality of what it looks like, because what you can do as far as a clip art or what you might can do in Vistaprint or what you might can do in Publisher on your laptop computer at home, and some of those look okay versus somebody that have a creative design of putting it together and really making your brand pop. That's what you need. So that's the tip, words of wisdom from yours truly, Miss Jazzy, as it relates to marketing and branding and getting your business out there, as it relates to making sure that your brand, because your brand is your worth and your worth is your brand, right? So I want to continue to encourage all of you tonight to continue to do your very best to make it a point that you can invest in what it is you're doing. Listen, I would definitely want to be mindful of your time. Definitely want to be mindful of your time. And as we're preparing to bring on our next guest, I'm just trying to make sure I have all the information here that I've been able to share with you guys, because there's so much going on right now and so many people that are affected in so many different ways as it relates to your income being affected by what's happening with this whole COVID-19. And so my question to you would be, how are you making $1? How are you going to make $1? Like, if your income, like, because of the status of what's going down with the coronavirus, that you were laid off, now what? Now what? Most of my millionaire friends, and I have some, have 7, 10 different businesses. There's not one millionaire, billionaire for that matter, that anybody could tell you that they know, and they probably just have one stream of income. So there may be some of you that are living paycheck to paycheck based on one stream. Listen, let me encourage you to get your streams up. Get your streams of income up, that you can be able to tap into multiple streams of income, that you can be able to see the difference of what multiple streams could do for you. So I know there's a lot going on with the SOE firm as it relates to birthing the Jazzy report. So again, I definitely want to be a part of any upcoming events that you guys have going on, whether it's parties, celebrations, awards, any type of events that you have going on. And as we're preparing for our next guest to come on, this is something that has really been near and dear to my heart because my daughter is now of driving age. She is 15 now, believe it or not. I'm going to be 45 tomorrow, and she is 15, and my son is 25, so we're all in that 5 bracket together. But Drive Alert Training Academy, I've kind of become like a brand ambassador and like where I'm going, and when I'm out here networking, assisting with marketing, that people are aware that this is not only a minority-owned, but a female-owned as well, also having the experience of being a formal federal law enforcement agent that has the knowledge, the wisdom, and really the passion behind teaching every person that comes through those doors how to drive alert and be safe. So Miss Tina Dodd, she's actually now a disabled military veteran, and as I mentioned, a former local, state, and federal law enforcement officer who saw basically too many lives being lost in vehicle collisions. Tina wanted to be a part of the solution, and so she developed a new level of comprehensive state-of-the-art classes. The only, now get this, and you can say you heard about it first on the virtual networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy, but the only driving training school in South Carolina to provide high-quality teaching of proper driving techniques with the use of interactive simulation training. And so simulation is the whole where you're sitting down in the seat as if you're in an actual car, getting the whole real effect feel, like the whole experience in real time. So this advanced technology helps to develop perceptual, cognitive, scanning techniques, and much more. Tina did not only stop there, but she continued her efforts to partner with national safety organizations to become certified by the American Automobile Association, approved driving school with combined certifications from AAA and the National Safety Council to instruct the Alive at 25 course as well. Tina knows the importance of sowing good seeds back in the fertile ground by having volunteered with Meals on Wheels. She proudly serves as a member of the Rotary Club, where she continues to find time in her busy schedule to give back to the community. Tina is also an active board member of Mothers Against Drunk Driving and is a past board member of the South Carolina Driver and Traffic Safety Education Association, in which she was awarded the 2018 Commercial Teacher of the Year Award. Tina's sole mission at Drive Alert Training Academy is to make people safer on the roads, one person at a time. Again, I want to take an opportunity to welcome to the live right now Miss Tina Dodd, my friend, the owner of Drive Alert Training Academy. Tina, how you doing?
Hey, good evening. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so passionate about what you're doing because, again, my daughter is of driving age, and I know that as we were trying to equip and train, like my nerves ain't set up right for the patience of being able to deal with a teenage driver. And I was like, you know what? When we're ready, the time comes, we're going to send you through Drive Alert Training Academy because, for one, they're going to take the patience that it needs to deal with you. They're going to love on you, but we can also save on that car insurance. So,
thank you for the support.
yeah. So, Tina, I know with everything that's happening right now, business, being a small business owner, business is a little slow this time of year with everything that's happening, that people are homebound. But I wanted to jump right in and talk about the fact that the services that you're offering right now, that you've got a special where people can take advantage of this special offer that they can actually buy now but train later. So I want you to talk a little bit about this special offer that you're offering people, so everybody that's tapped in with us for the virtual networking Tuesdays can say they heard about it here first.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to see people encouraged, this too shall pass.
It will.
This too shall pass. And this is want to ensure, everyone that we appreciate everybody that comes through our doors and want to ensure that, that they can stay during this time to where they don't have to rush to take the training.
Right.
So definitely offering them, a very good discount to where they can purchase their training package now and use it within 1 year. So
wow.
basically, they get the basic driver's education course with a certificate that can be used for an insurance discount, along with the road test for absolutely free.
Oh, wow.
For $365.
Wow.
And that could be used for 1 year, so they can have the ease and peace of mind that they can use that at any time. So there's no pressure whatsoever. And I just wanted to share with you. I just pulled into my driveway, leaving the office, and I happened to look at the stat for today. So individuals that was killed in a vehicle collision in this state alone since January, the first of yesterday's date was 165 individuals.
Wow.
And out of that 118, out of the 165, 118 people were killed because they didn't have their seatbelts on.
Wow.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
And I really, really want to be the solution, to this problem this epidemic that we have.
Yeah.
We lead the country number one worst intersection in the nation.
Wow.
It's with Helen Road and 85. So that was ranked number one in the entire country. We had 404 collisions at that intersection just last year alone. So out of the 10 worst intersections in the country, Greenville ranked 3 of the 10.
Wow.
And we were number one, number 1, number 3, and number 10. So we can do better. We can do better as a state, and we can do better as a country.
We can, and you're.
And as an individual alone, and I know what my passion is, which is that, which is educating individuals of all ages.
Yeah.
So better driving practices.
Well, Tina, we appreciate your passion. I mean, from the very first time I met you, and I was trying to think today, I was like, I don't even remember where we met, but I know we've become friends over the time that we met. Angela connected us. That's who it was. And so just having met you over the past, almost seems like it's been a couple years already, but just hearing your story, I know, again, having birthed this business out of personally witnessing some teens lose their lives in a car accident, and you wanted to be able to take on that responsibility of teaching people to be responsible drivers. So not only is this just for teen drivers that you offer the whole. So literally, for someone that's watching, for those of you that are tapped in for this virtual networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy, again, I have the owner of Drive Alert Training Academy, Miss Tina Dye. She's live on the air with me, and she's expressing the concerns of just all these fatalities and, all the deaths that have occurred since the beginning of the year. 165 right here in the state of South Carolina. And I mean, it is unbelievable. But Tina, let me just say personally thank you, because I know the passion that you have, but not only just for our teens that are learning to drive. I mean, you guys offer even pickup service within a 15-mile radius of where you're located. So for the working moms and dads that are out there, and this is a service you may be interested for your children, look, they can pick them up right from home if they're within that radius. They offer weekend class trainings. There's also, during the week class trainings as well. And let me just say this too, because I'm plugged in enough to know that all their cars have been expertly sanitized. So that's not anything that you have to worry about. But again, keeping in mind that the offer that she's making tonight is that you could buy now and train up to a year later. So you may have a child not even yet ready to drive, but maybe want to gift them with, give them that for their birthday or give that to them for Christmas, that you're sowing into their future of being a better and safer driver. And then there's also a program that you offer, and this is something everybody that's watching, and I know me personally, I've had a few of these within my time of driving, and I've been driving a while. I'm going to be 45 tomorrow, but if you get a speeding ticket and you need to get 4 points reduced from your driver's license, Tina, talk about, real quick, your 4-point reduction course.
Yes, absolutely. So there's a couple of which we have. So this, our course through AAA is 8-hour course, which will give you 4 points back on your driving record if it's been posted on your driving history already. So we're able to give you 4 points back, and also those that are under the age of 25, if you've been court ordered to take the Alive at 25 course as well. So we have two options there.
Okay, so Alive at 25. And then again, just the whole idea of knowing, for those of you that get speeding tickets, and I know some of you probably got speeding tickets right now that you still have to pay. Well, keep in mind, you can go to Drive Alert Training Academy and be able to sign up for this course, that within taking the time that you need to invest in getting those points back, that could help with your insurance saving. And then you offer a course for the mature drivers as well.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about the mature driver training course as far as that refresher course.
Yeah, absolutely. So those, that particular course is for the senior citizens. So pretty much for those who want to ensure that they keep their independence while driving.
Yeah.
Because as we do age, our depth perception, we lose that. So and to give them the sense of keeping that independence, so we can put them in a simulator first to see where their weaknesses are, and then we can mirror that behavior in the vehicle. So therefore, we use that as a reinforcement tool to see how they're driving on the road. And once they take that particular course, then they'll be given a certificate as well.
That's good.
So yes, we're pretty much a one-stop shop.
That's right.
With the DMV.
So one-stop shop.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So listen, whether you're a teen, whether you're a millennial, whether you're an adult, whether you're a mature adult, however you fall within the age bracket from 15 and up, you can definitely be serviced at some point through the Drive Alert Training Academy. Listen, let them know that you found out about it through this virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. You can go to the website. It's drivealerttraining.com, drivealerttraining.com, or better yet, pick up the phone and call and personally ask those specific questions that you may have, whether it's for training your youth or training, someone within your family, your friends, whoever. Everybody knows somebody. But here's another thing. All of our business owners that are represented tonight, and I know there's many, so let me shout out a couple real quick. Let me pause for the calls. Big shout out to you, Anya Ware. I see that you've been participating tonight. Tracy Blue at Blue Realty. Big shout out to you. Chrissy Middleton, Perfectly Imperfect. We appreciate you so much. Ricky Eason of Excel Insurance Services. Tracy Blue, TJ Blue Enterprises, HSSC Home Care, Blue Insurance. Now she a serial entrepreneur too, honey, and Blue Realty. We appreciate you guys. But I'm saying that to say this. Tina and I have been kind of bouncing ideas off, and I'm thinking about this too for some of our youth ministers, pastors, churches that are connected tonight. Maybe you would be willing to sponsor a child to go through the training academy, on behalf of your business, or even, gather up the youth in your ministry and allow them to go through this driver training course together. Or maybe there's a Live at 25 that this is a course that you guys can train together. I know there's some of you that are considering now that even school's out, you may be reverting your child to be a homeschooler. Well, there are discounts for homeschoolers. So it's so much that we don't have enough time to tell you it all tonight. Let her know, though, that you found out about her through this virtual networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy, as we're online just spreading love and highlighting some of our small business owners right here in the upstate of South Carolina. So Tina, tell someone that's listening exactly where you're located.
Absolutely. So we are adjacent to Frankie's Fun Park on Miller Road, directly across from St. Clair Sign.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right across from St. Clair Sign, 1325 Miller Road. That's Suite L in Greenville. Again, the phone number is 864-297-7878. And so another plug here that I definitely got to give, D, if you can do this for me. The SOE firm also leveled up on her marketing as well. So we just rebranded all of her marketing postcards from her mature driving, her teen drivers, for the 4-point reduction. We're going to be able to post those throughout the feed tonight. Definitely follow her on social media, Facebook, Drive Alert Training Academy, as well as on Instagram. Go to the website, take a look at it. It's got a lot of information there where you can get a lot of your frequently asked questions. But most importantly, pick up the phone and ask the questions. Go ahead and take advantage of the special offer where you can buy now and train later, or just buy now and train now if you want to, because again, they do have the space that they can definitely be able to train you or your young folks at a social distance to where they're not going to be affected. So this is an opportune time. Think it not strange. But again, Drive Alert Training Academy, thank you so much, Miss Tina Dye, for joining us tonight. Any final thoughts for someone that's listening?
Thank you for having me. Does anybody have any questions?
Well, we'll see if we get any questions. If anybody poses any questions, I'll be able to answer. I can't really see them all right now, but I appreciate you again, Tina, for just trusting me, trusting the SOE firm with your brand and what you're doing. So we love you, and we'll definitely be in touch, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, that's my good friend, Miss Thank you so much. That's my good friend, business partner. We got some things in the work as we're celebrating each other and partnering together to do some things. We have a major announcement that'll be coming, I'm sure, in the coming weeks or maybe months, that we'll be sharing with you sooner than later. So thank you guys so much for just rolling with me this hour. Big shout out again to those of you that have been participating. Again, Jaworski Wright, Minister Jaworski Wright. Look, Hell at Earl's House. Now, I hadn't heard the official, so I don't know. But I know I was set to do the red carpet for that. But more than likely, it may or may not be postponed. I guess we got to follow and see what it is. But I understand he's been live, and we appreciate. So again, as I'm going to get ready in my mind, because I definitely want to be mindful of the time. We've already hit 8:30. Already hit 8:30, and I wanted to be out here at 8 o'clock. I know we started a little late. But thank you guys so much for rolling with me for this virtual networking Tuesday with Miss Jazzy. I will continue to highlight those of you that are here in the upstate and surrounding areas. So if you would like to be a special guest, I want to invite you to connect with me, that we can be able to allow your business to be found out about through this platform. You can email me at thesoefirm@gmail.com, thesoefirm@gmail.com. So again, for those of you that are connected, big shout out to Monica, Vernon, Lester. I see that you've been quite active tonight. We appreciate you and all that you guys are doing to just stay plugged in. Again, a reminder about the giveaway for Jetaway Travel, giving away a vacation package. But in order for you to qualify to be in the drawing, is you have to share the live and hashtag Jetaway. That's simple. It could be your blessed night to be. But we're going to take those all the way up through midnight, because I know some people have to go back and get this live. But tell a friend to tell another friend, or if it's somebody in your family and they got social media, have everybody in the house share the page and hashtag. And so again, I know I'm getting ready to wrap up, but I wanted to, before I get out of here, y'all bear with me one moment. Big shout out again to my daughter behind the scenes. Thank you, Sharonda, for helping me. Look, there's no way I could have done this without her and my main voice of reason, December Rose, for helping me to get through this. So I appreciate both of you ladies for continuing to just trust my ideas, Because, sometimes I come at them with, we're going to do something, let's just do it now. Just like this whole virtual networking Tuesday, I was riding down the road yesterday. So yesterday up until now, we popped it off. And so guess what? We're going to do it again next Tuesday. So I'm going to be reaching out to some of you, or for some of you that reach out to me, and I'm going to allow you guys to maybe even join me over the air again to share your business and your purpose. But I appreciate our special guest that we had tonight as the Jazzy Spotlights was, again, LaRon Rhines, who is the owner and operator of Fuel Incorporated, which is the mobile gas station. Miss Jessica Strickland, who is the owner of Jetaway Travel, along with Miss Tina Dodd, who is the owner of Drive Alert Training Academy. So thank you guys so much for just taking time out of your busy day to share the products and services that you offer that people that are watching can know. But I wanted to take this opportunity to bring my best friend in the whole wide world, should I say now, my business partner, Miss December Rose. What's going on, girl? Look, we did it. Less than 24 hours later, and we birthed it just with the thought of an idea of doing it. Networking Tuesdays, the virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. You, of course, is the brain and the creator behind all the graphics and visuals that you see. And so I just wanted to take an opportunity to bring you on tonight. First of all, just to tell you thank you and how much I appreciate you. And just the sacrifice of your time, that even after you work your full-time job, that you work part-time, the dreams and visions that we have as business partners and what we're doing to brand and push this Jazzy report out there and the SOE firm and everything that we have going on. So salute to you, my sister. And I know you've been really active in the comments tonight. Tell the people your thoughts and share some words with them of encouragement.
Well, if I had to share anything, it would be just to say go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. We have had trials, tribulations, potholes, and ditches, and all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
on the way to where we are right now. So I have been encouraged by some people in my life who have been sowing good word into me.
Yeah.
And I just want to share that with y'all. First of all, I love you, Steph.
Yeah,
God
love you
has
too.
certainly put us in each other's lives. We are soul sisters. So I thank
We
God
are.
himself for that. Amen.
Amen.
Who could have ever thought that we would come to this place and one day we will tell the world the whole story. They ain't even ready. They
ain't
not
ready.
for the
Y'all
story.
ain't
But anyhow, I just want to encourage somebody.
Yeah.
I was told by someone very, very close to me, very close to my heart, that potential, the only thing potential is stuff, and I'm going to use the word stuff. The only thing potential is stuff you ain't did yet.
That's good.
So it don't matter how much potential you got. It doesn't matter what you're planning. It doesn't matter what your goals are if you're not on the grind 24/7 to make that thing happen.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about it don't matter how much money you got in your pocket. Do what you can with what you got.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you another thing that I have been, that these words have been sowed into me. I actually got a verbal beat down earlier this week from someone very close to my heart who just basically told me, you are in your own way.
My God.
Perfection is, I can't remember the exact word, but basically perfection is an enemy to good.
Yeah.
If it can't be perfect, you won't jump. And he said, you need to stop that. Put it out there and do it. So you know what? We did that tonight. We didn't have everything perfect.
Yeah.
You see the TV up there, sometimes some things pop up the screen and pop back, because we really were expecting to do this a whole nother way and found out that technology is not available anymore. So all I got to say is this. It doesn't matter. Trip, fall, scrape your knees up, scrape your elbows up, but get back on the bike and ride. Make it do what it do.
Yeah.
Make it happen. And it doesn't matter how saturated the market seems like it is.
Yeah.
What God gave you to do is unique. Do it how God told you to do it. It don't matter how many people doing it.
Yeah.
If there's 100,000 people that supporting a certain kind of business, please believe God got 200,000 people set aside for you. Do it how God told you to do it, okay?
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. Jump out here and do it, and you can learn to ride
That's
okay,
good.
there's people making millions of dollars every day, not even doing it as good as we doing it right now.
Right now.
And we mess it up. So I just want to say, get out here, get it done, trust God, put one foot out there and step. Listen, now I'm going to put my preacher hat on for just 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Come on with it.
Peter, when he saw the boat, they were in the storm, and he looked out and they saw Jesus on the waters, and Peter said, Lord, if it's you, tell me to come. What did he say? He said, Lord, if it's you, give me some instructions.
Yeah.
If it's you, give me some instructions, okay? And Jesus said, come. Okay? Peter had no way of knowing that when he stepped out, that he would be able to walk on water. But I want to share with you something. He wasn't walking on water. It's impossible to walk on water. It's scientifically impossible to walk on water. Gravity don't let us walk on water. He was walking on the word of God and his faith in that word. And so I just want to encourage you to walk on the word. And it's going to appear to the world that you're walking on water. One day you're going to see Miss Jazzy on the red carpet at the Grammys, at the Dove Awards, at the Stellar Awards, at the Oscars. And it's going to appear that she's walking on water. But what you need to know is that she's walking on the word of God. She's walking on the word of God. And I just want to encourage everyone that's listening right now, walk on the word. It's going to look crazy to people. Look, it's going to look crazy to you. It's going to look crazy to you. I promise you it will look crazy to Peter. But walk on the word. Trust God. Jump. And see what God do it. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Amen. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And that's all I got. It's coming. Get ready, get ready, get ready. The Lord's going to look, it's going to look like you walking on water. It's going to look amazing. It's going to look impossible. They're going to look up and say, how did she get there? It's all the work you put in behind the scenes. It's all the work I put in behind the scenes. It's for every small business owner that's tuning in right now. Look, Jessica Strickland, okay, Tina Dodds, LaRon, you know, everyone, who else is on here? Jaworski, who else is on here?
Tracy Blue.
Middleton, Dr. Middleton. Okay, Miss Monica Lester, okay, Tracy Blue. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think Lenore Pitts was on here earlier. Listen, everybody who's on here, trust God, walk on the word, watch God work. You need to put that in there right now. Hashtag watch God work.
Watch God work.
It's time to level up. That's all I got. I love y'all. I love you, Steph.
Listen.
Get ready for the next level. We were walking the streets real quick. We were walking the streets doing the word on the street, and a man said, she stopped to interview him. He was handing out gospel tracts talking about the grace of God. And he said, he said, who are you with? He said, this is the Jazzy Report. He said, Jazzy Report now. Next up coming, you're going to be on MSNBC. Listen, we received that word.
Yes.
We received that word. It's time to walk on the word.
Yeah.
And it's going to look like you're walking on water, but this is a faith thing. And we're facing this thing. We're not faking this thing. We are facing this thing. Okay? Okay? Y'all face it. Move it. Level up. All 2020. That's all I got. I love y'all.
Listen, I appreciate you so much. Wait a minute. Before she get out of here, if you don't know, thank you for that word, by the way. I was trying to save my tears and like, Lord, don't let me get the ugly cry on the screen. But I received everything that you were saying. But December, I definitely want to take an opportunity to shine the light on you because, again, you have been nominated for this Author of the Year award with the Praise Factor. And so I know many of you have been seeing me share that from time to time. But listen, we need you guys to go vote because, you know, as competitive as I am, I want my best friend to win. Like, if she win, I win. And so I'm like, yeah, we gonna win. And we want her to be at the top of the totem pole. So ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. That we'll be in wherever they gonna be at for that. And hopefully I'll be out there with this red carpet on there talking about how my best friend done won this award for the Jesus is King interactive devotional that was birthed out of Kanye West's album, Jesus is King. So real quick, D, I want you to give the people just a synopsis of you birthing this Jesus is King interactive devotional and see why everybody's in the home and why you're housebound and you got your little ones, you get them interactive with this. that there's an interactive devotional for every song in the Kanye West album, Jesus King. Talk about it, D.
Okay, real quick. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this except to say that the Lord impressed upon me to do a digital devotional based on the album Jesus is King, and basically took each song and made a devotion out of it, which includes interactive prayers, sermon, scripture study for each song, and you just go through it each day, listen to the song, listen to the lyrics, and also watch the sermons, study the scriptures, say the prayer. It's a daily affirmation, confession to say, and it's just something the Lord gave me. Yeah. And it's available now on Amazon for only 99 cents.
99 cents.
Okay? 99 cents. And the Lord put it in my heart and said, you got to get this done. Get this done. You got to get it done by this day. And He downloaded that thing in my spirit, and I was able to do that thing in 8 days. Listen, y'all. I wrote a book, a digital book, and designed it because it was a digital book in 8 days. And I want to give a shout out to Stephanie for helping me. I want to give a shout out to Alicia Wade III for helping me. And most importantly, I really want to give a shout out right now to Bruce Smalls, who helped me in so many ways with this project, doing the research, getting the link for me, getting the sermon for me, and curating content for me to put this together. And so I just want to thank you all, the team, for helping me to bring that to a reality in 8 days.
8 days.
So I just want to encourage somebody, when God tells you to do something, I mean, if you really trust Him, He can help you bring that thing. It's going to manifest. It is going to manifest. Yeah. And I would greatly appreciate your vote for Author of the Year for the Praise Factor Awards. I'm going to put the link in the comments, and I'll do something special. If you can post that you voted, go to the page and say I voted, or just inbox the Jazzy Report and say you voted. I will send you a Jesus is King t-shirt if you can do that. The first 3 people that vote 3 times. Now listen, it's unlimited voting. Yeah. So vote 3 times, refresh your browser, vote again, and if you inbox me and say I voted 3 times, I will send you a Jesus is King t-shirt. The first 3 people, okay? I ain't sending the whole world t-shirt. First 3 people, okay? And go get the book on Amazon.com for 99 cents. I will also put that link in there. Thank you, Steph, for giving me time to shout that out. I appreciate you. Love you.
We love you so much, y'all. That's my best friend. I'm telling you, she has pushed me beyond who I even believed in myself that I could be. But it's because of her that my brain is popping. Look at them graphics, y'all. I always tell her all the time, my brain don't think like that. I'm just so grateful that God has connected us in this season in our life. There's so much that we've done together than apart, that once we share really our testimony on the platforms that God is affording us, it's going to shake and change nations and people's heart. And it's going to be by testimonies that some people are going to be free. So, and it was because of her drive with her book that I birthed my very first book. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was therapeutic for me. And the title of my book is called I Forgive Me. And that can also be found on Amazon. So thank you, Dee. Know that I love you. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Again, big shout out to everybody. Remember, for those of you, the first three people that go and vote, once she posts the link, vote 3 times. Let her know that you voted. Go ahead and send a message either to the Jazzy Report or directly to her personally that we're going to give you some Jesus is King t-shirts. We're also going to be giving away a Jazz Report swag bag for those of you that have been interactive tonight. And again, Jetaway has agreed to a vacation package giveaway for those of you that will share this live and hashtag Jetaway up until midnight. We're going to be getting all those names, and we're going to do a drawing tomorrow and let you know who won the vacation package getaway that you could actually plan a year from now. Listen, I'm going to do this again next week. But again, big shout out to those of you that joined for the inaugural of the virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy. Tomorrow, y'all, it's going down about this time. 9 o'clock is going to be my birthday online dance party. That's DJ Curious George in the background right there. I don't even know what he going to cook up in the lab. I told him, just give me something. Give me something. Because I want to come through and I want to dance all night for like a solid hour. And I'm going to get it in. And I want to invite all of you to join me. So this time tomorrow, 9 o'clock, we're going to be live. And I hope Facebook don't shut us down because of the rights to the music. So I'm going to be plastering that. Do not own the rights to this music. But y'all come on for the dance party. Again, I'm getting out of here. Y'all be sure to like the Jazz Report Facebook page and also subscribe to the Jazz Report on YouTube. Again, big shout out to Johnny Sizemore and the whole Showtime production, because again, the movie premiere of the Collateral Damage and Bachelor's Ball got postponed, so y'all be on the lookout. I'm still anxious to hear and see how that's going to play out. But I definitely wanted to give a big shout out to all of you, and I appreciate you guys for tapping in. But until next time, yours truly, Miss Jazzy, I'm getting out of here. It started with a thought yesterday to do this tonight, and guess what? I did it. So let me encourage all of you small business owners. It's gonna start with a thought. Just do it. Don't get so caught up in it being perfect. Just make it happen, and God will perfect all the rest. But whatever He's called you to do, and I'm sure others will try to be able to imitate and do this, but guess what? It can't be duplicated because it ain't but one Miss Jazzy. And so at the end of the day, I want to encourage all of you to go for your dreams, sow into your dreams, take an opportunity while you're homebound to birth a business. Birth some of those dreams and visions that you have. I always say this. I'm going to be 45 tomorrow, but I want to die empty. I don't want to take none of my dreams and visions to the grave. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, yours truly, Miss Jazzy. I'm getting out of here for the virtual Networking Tuesdays with Miss Jazzy.